Hi, this is Everyspace, the platform that turns short-term rental space into a strategic revenue line for commercial landlords and asset managers. 3 things in the next few minutes: how we activate space, how we streamline the workflow behind it, and how we help portfolios grow. Let's start with the problem. Specifically, leasing is one of the fastest growing lines in real estate, and it's still being run on email chains and spreadsheets. 3 structural barriers hold revenue back. First, manual workflows, multiple streams, PDF contracts, strategic pricing, a heavy admin load on the commercialization team. Second is finding tenants. A disjointed flow from lead gen to listing to contract means the right brands don't reach the right space. And third, compliance risk. Fragmented manual processes create payment, audit, and reporting exposure that asset managers can no longer accept at portfolio scale. This is what we do. Everyspace is the world's #1 flex space booking platform. 8 years in the market, over 101 million in revenue managed, live across global portfolios. We list available space across your centers in a custom white-labeled front end. We replace weeks of backwards and forth with instant automated bookings. We give you one centralized dashboard for every location and every deal. And we lift NOI through stronger compliance, dynamic pricing, and a better tenant mix. List, book, manage, optimize, one platform. Pillar 1, activate. Most centers still treat short-term space as a vacancy list. We turn it into a strategic revenue channel. 3 things this unlocks. First, a curated tenant mix. The right pop-ups and brands match to each space, based on demographics, performance, and center fit. Second is access to new merchant pools, online brands going physical, overseas concepts, pop-up communities, well beyond traditional inbound inquiries. Third, brand and media activation revenue. Sponsored activations and digital out-of-home. Revenue streams that sit next to rents. Pillar 2, streamline. This is where the operational pain goes away. Smart bookings, retail time availability, and instant confirmations. For pop-ups, advertising, and promotional space. Automated workflows, end-to-end across the customer journey, from website through to booking, legals, and payments. And revenue analytics, CRM, payments data in one source of truth. What this replaces is the half day a week your team spends chasing PDFs and reconciling invoices. Pillar 3, grow. This is the line asset managers care about. Higher occupancy, fewer vacant cycles, faster fill rates, and dynamic pricing. Yield managed rates that reflect demand and event calendar. Capturing revenue, flat pricing leaves on the table. Compliance and audit grade reporting, and a full contract trial. The standard boards and investors now expect. And portfolio benchmarking. Compare centers, defend rates, surface where opportunity is missed. Anonymized across the network. This is NOI you can measure. Why now? Pop-ups already outperform permanent stores commercially. 42% more footfall, 18% more conversion versus 11, up to 20% revenue split from dynamic pricing alone. And the global pop-up market is moving from $80 billion to $95 billion. The operators who build the right systems first hold a structural advantage. This isn't a pilot story. 8 years in the market, 101.5 million in revenue managed, 132,000 bookings, and 22,000 locations, 141,000 active users. JLL, Savills, and MRI all run portfolios on Everyspace today. That's Everyspace. Activate, streamline, grow. If you want to start a conversation, Jonathan's email is on the screen. Thanks for watching.